Okay, so show of hands, who here has tasted a cranberry? All right, so we all know that they're pretty sour. We know cranberry juice is sweet. We know cranberry sauce is good with turkey. And maybe you even think of cranberries as a natural health product, which treats conditions like UTIs. But some of you may not know that Canada is one of the biggest cranberry producers in the world, and the Fraser Valley is right in the heart of BC's cranberry production. I've spent this semester studying the chemicals made by cranberries. You may be asking, why are you studying them if you know what they do already? Well, as I'm sure we all know, climate is changing. It's likely that agriculture will be hugely impacted. It's too late to prevent it, so what we need to do now is prepare for the coming changes. We can predict how crops will respond by simulating warmer growth conditions and testing the responses of the plants through metabolomics. That is, the study of chemicals an organism produces. Metabolomics is used in several fields, including medicine, where it can be used to test human fluids for signs of disease. In this case, we are testing cranberry fluids for signs of stress. We want to understand what will happen to our favorite foods, like cranberries, in this scenario. To find out, we use small warming chambers, basically little greenhouses, in the field, and we monitored the cranberries closely throughout the growing season. When the berries were harvested, they were juiced and analyzed to see what chemicals they had made as they grew. My part in this project is to analyze the data that was found using what is called a metabolomics workflow. I separated the berries into groups, warming and control for each variety, and then performed various statistical tests to determine where differences arose in the chemicals, called metabolites. I then put that information into a pathway analysis program, which uses an algorithm to group the metabolites into what chemical processes they were likely involved in. I found that chemicals from the caffeine metabolism pathway and the anthocyanin synthesis pathway had notable differences between warmed and control groups. This might actually add health benefits to the cranberries because those classes of chemicals have been proposed to be defensive in plants and may also help us defend ourselves against harmful microbes or chemicals we may have in our bodies. If you think this sounds interesting, I'd be happy to discuss these results later at my poster. Thank you.